Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Eliza Creative. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this pattern and book cover in Illustrator, as well as the inside pages. So you can also make a listing on Amazon KDP, just like this one. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hey guys, so this is Amazon Direct Publishing, also known as KDP. This is their website. You can watch the video at the top. I really recommend it. It just explains what Amazon KDP is and how it works. If you have an Amazon account, you can sign in using that. So as soon as you log in, this is what the website looks like. At the bottom here, you can see the books that you have listed, and I'm going to show you how to do a listing. So first off, I'm going to make a cover and I'm going to get a template from Amazon KDP. So I'm going to click this button here that says creating a great cover. And then I'm going to scroll down a bit and hit the word templates. And then this page will pop up, and on the left-hand side, you can click which size book cover you'd like to use. I'm going to do 8.5 by 11 with a 100-page count, which determines the spine size, and then hit download. Go to your downloads and find the zip file and double click, open the file, and then open the PDF up in Illustrator or whatever program you're using. Then hit OK and make sure it says CMYK. Alright, so this is what it will look like. Amazon has given you a few references. This is where the code is going to go, so make sure your design is away from that. And then this is just explaining what each line means in here, you know, bleed line and spacing around the edge and stuff like that. So to start, I'm going to make a new layer so I can create my design over the template. I'm going to create my design now, and I'm going to be making a pattern. So I'm going to have 3 different elements to my pattern so there's more diversity in the design. So I'm going to create a flat-faced lemon, and then an angled lemon and a full lemon. If you'd like to learn how to create these lemons, I will create a new tutorial in a different video, so comment down below if you'd like to see that. Now that the lemons are all done, I'm going to arrange them in a way to make a pattern. So I'm just gonna put them side by side, and I think this looks good just like this. And then I'm going to make the pattern. While the elements are selected, click Object, Pattern, and then Make. And then I'm just going to play around with the settings and resize these just to make it look nice. And then I think these settings look pretty good, just like this. I'm going to add a few more copies so I can really see what the pattern looks like on a bigger scale. And I think that looks good. And then I'm going to click Done at the top to save the pattern. The pattern will save in my swatches panel. So I'm going to create a new layer and then create a box on top of the artboard, and then click the swatch that I want, which has my pattern. And then I'm going to put the template on the top and lower the opacity so I can work with it. And I'm going to create my background color using another box, and I'm going to send it to the back and make the color a nice yellow from one of the lemons. Now I'm going to create the title on the front cover. When working with commercial printing, it's best to outline the font. So I'm just going to outline it and then use my Pathfinder tool and merge everything together so it's one object. This is the most important part of creating a file for printing, and you need to make sure that your artwork is in CMYK. You need to outline all your text, make sure you have enough bleed around the edges, and flatten all your transparencies. This is what bleed is right here, which means that the artwork extends past the cutting line so that there's no white marks when they cut it. This is the time to clean up the file, get rid of that template layer, any other elements you don't want in here, and just make it look nice and tidy, and then save the file. And the best way to save the file is just to go up to File and then Save As, and save it out as a PDF. You don't really have to change anything here. The only thing is make sure trim marks are off and save it out as a high-res PDF. And this is what it should look like. Now we need an inside page spread. So I'm going to create an 8.5 by 11 file and bring my lemons in as an individual element. I'm going to add a 1/2 inch grid all the way around. This is where my writing lines will sit in between. And then I'm also going to put the lemons in the corner so when you flip, you can see lemons throughout the book. All right, so I'm going to draw some lines and I'm just using my pen tool and dragging using the shift button. And then I'm going to duplicate my lines by clicking shift alt drag down. And then I'm going to hit command D to create multiple lines. And then I'm going to move these last 3 lines over a bit so they're not covering the lemon. And I'm just going to delete the top and bottom lines. I'm going to then duplicate my artboard and then flip my artwork using the transform tool. I'm then going to make these lemons grayscale, and this will help with printing costs. And then I'm going to save it out as a PDF the same way we did with the cover, and then also make sure it's in CMYK, outline all my fonts and flatten my transparencies, and then click save, and you should have something that looks like this. Using the Acrobat viewer, I'm just going to duplicate the pages so I can have 100, and all I'm doing is hitting Command C and then Command V. Once you saved out your book as a PDF, go back to Amazon KDP and hit paperback, and then this screen will pop up. This is where you fill out all the information about your book, who wrote it, the description, how people can use it, keywords, everything like that. And then once you've filled that out, hit save. Once it's saved, a new screen will pop up. This is where you get your ISBN number. This is a code that Amazon uses for everything. This will also be printed on your book. This is where you can input all the information about your book. And then when you scroll down, you can upload your inside pages and your cover, just like I have here. And then click launch preview and a preview of your book will show up. You can preview each page individually. And then once you think it looks good, hit approve. Once your book has saved, this screen will pop up. This is where you get to pick where you want to sell your book. You get to see the printing costs. You get to pick the price you want to sell your book, as well as the royalty percentage you get on a sale. Once you figure that out, hit publish your paperback book. So that will save, and then the confirmation screen will pop up and you will see your listing under your books. It will say review not live. Amazon reviews books for 3 days, and then you can also click to see what your listing looks like on Amazon. And then if you go back to your books, you can order author copies, which you get at printing costs. And I'm still waiting for mine, so stay tuned for my next video. I will be doing a review on the packaging and seeing how the quality of the paper is and everything like that, the color. So I'm very excited for that to come in the mail. It should be here pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you're interested in purchasing this journal, I will put the link in the description below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.